And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers... Oh, he's been caught napping! Nicely aimed pass. Takes the shot! Just a whisker away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. De Bruyne. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nunez! Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rodri, spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So it is still 0-0. Searching passes played there. Torres providing an outlet on that flank. De Bruyne looking for options for movement. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg powering forward here. Oh, good spread. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! There's a goal! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chelsea penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Played back in. Not the most convincing of passes. Alexander-Arnold. He's had it taken off him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nunez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Szoboszlai. Nunez. Szoboszlai. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
De Bruyne.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's found support out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
There's the delivery. Szoboszlai. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's away. Chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Salah, and he cuts out the supply. And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Rodri. Gravenberg, and it's Szoboszlai. Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doku is fouled. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Torres. De Bruyne. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He shifted it to the flank. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's caused a worry or two. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's found a way through. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Rodri. Chelsea with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Torres.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
So we've reached the hour mark. Tarkowski. That could spell trouble. He's through, now is he in? Fernando Torres. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne.
There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to...
Haaland! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? And this is De Bruyne. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva gets into a good position. Rodri. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Goes for a shot! He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alisson claims it without any fuss. Darwin. Szoboszlai. And it's Robertson. Gravenberch. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. Bernardo Silva. He's found a way through. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Ødegaard. In towards the big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Torres. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tarkowski.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Fernando Torres. Ødegaard. That has ended up in no man's land.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Szoboszlai is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Torres. Now there's a... and he shoots! Rodri. Ødegaard. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol does well to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Torres. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Looking to play him in. Cross from Robertson. Johnston claims it. Safe hands. Son Heung-min. Probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Very nicely done. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Goal chance! Yes! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Chelsea have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He has found a way through. And the ball is out of play. De Bruyne. That pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Szoboszlai. Driving forward, and he's had a hit! Chelsea leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Torres. Now it's Saka. Szoboszlai. But he's well... He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Alexander-Arnold aimed beyond the defence. We are into stoppage time. Rodri, Chelsea finding their passes. Szoboszlai, Robertson, he's picked his way through. Guardiola getting this one clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Gets his head on it! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Szoboszlai at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rodri, it's a really well-measured ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's hit it long. Oh, what a climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, what a ball! Now, who's had a chance? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea have their second corner now. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
The attendance for this
Passes
match
coming
was
off in quick succession here.
71,198.
So we've reached the hour mark. No, again there's no way through. Szoboszlai. Tarkowski. Ødegaard. He is through here. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min. No, that pass has been well intercepted. And he's gone backward here. And he welcomes it in. It's a pretty loose pass. Darwin, that's a sharp pass. That is a great pick out. And the finish! And it's Szoboszlai. Just about within shooting range. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Torres! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. De Bruyne.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Szoboszlai. Saka. Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Chelsea get their 4th corner. Cleared away. Oh, good take in a good area. Well read, and the danger is averted. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Gravenberg unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. Ruben Dias gets a foot in here. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good take.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to shoot. Header! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it classic.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture, and when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Could be danger here. Mohamed Salah. Foden. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Gabriel. Looks to the other side. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's found a way through. And it's played in here. And out it comes again. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Szoboszlai. A probing pass. It's played through for him. Vicario with the clearance. Ruben Dias. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Back into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Szoboszlai, and he's managed to... He's had a shot! Dispatched clinically! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Fernando Torres clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Robertson. Played in by Robertson. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw-in. Rodri. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Salah plays it in. It's a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gabriel. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross to the back post. Vardiol deals with that comfortably. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Gravenberg.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's had it nicked away.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Haaland. Rodri. Well, that is one way to stop him. Robertson. Szoboszlai, given the lift of his goal. And the through ball. He's having a shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any...
Torres! And they win it back again.
1 minute at a
Here
time.
comes the cross. Mohamed Salah. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Haaland, spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to cross. Rodri. And it's Rice. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Vardiol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodri. Now Ruben Diaz. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Maguire. It's a good ball out wide. Salah. Oh, nicely intercepted. A corner it is then.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Very nicely done. He has found the way through. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Gabriel. Chelsea are 2 up early in the second half. And it's Szoboszlai. Van Nistelrooy. Mohamed Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Just about up to the hour now. Foden. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Crossed into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Saka. Can he get it through? Floated through. Torres gets into a good position. Not the most convincing of passes. Mohamed Salah. And it's Rice. And it's Salah.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Short changes him with that pass. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. And he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Foden. Rodri. Played out to the right. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Van Nistelrooy. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Darwin can be a real threat inside the box. He can run onto that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's been cut out, well played. Maguire. Pedro Neto. There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Darwin. Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fernando Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Palmer. And it's Van Nistelrooy. It's a lovely, neat pass. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Mohamed Salah. He is through here. He's got full. And that was very necessary.
Substitution.
And here's Son Heung-min. He won't be happy with that one. Ruben Dias. Gabriel. And Mohamed Salah. Hops for safety. And that's going right the way across. Palmer! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Richarlison. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Tries to play it through. Big chance! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? It is a good finish. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly, result-wise, this is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. De Ligt. No way through. Kaka. Spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Owen is flagged offside. But it's Owen. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. No foul, says the referee. Seedorf. Rijkaard powering forward here. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. Neymar plays it in. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Oh, that's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Great vision. He might shapes to shoot. Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's intervened well there. Puyol. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Benzema. He's found the way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Aims beyond the defence. He's in space and looking for options. Showing good feet. Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to Torres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Seedorf, out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for options for movement. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal, Hakimi, cross needs... He's got full! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, no joy this time. Szoboszlai. Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Rodri. And now the breakaway. Now it's Owen. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That looks a good ball through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's really well manoeuvred.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away. Pinches it off him. Knocks it into space. Benzema is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, perfectly measured that. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution.
Here we go again. And this is Owen. And he welcomes it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rodri. Hakimi, who's set up one goal so far. Szoboszlai. That's Rijkaard. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
A case now of complete control. And it's Kaka. Shot could be on. He's picked his way. Up he goes! Szoboszlai. Played out to the right. Pass somewhat off target. Odo. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Shoots! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance for a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Odo. Now it's Benzema. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. Rijkaard. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to pass it through. And this is Torres. And this is Torres. He's having a shot! Seedorf. That is ended up in no man's land. The message is clear. None shall pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Seedorf! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Johor Darul Tazim have a free kick. Seedorf.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a throw. Otto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In with the challenge. And that is a little undercooked. Szoboszlai. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Rodri has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Kaka. Played out wide. Ambitious ball here. Neymar. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Torres. Barcola. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vardiol. Can he get on the end of this? And he's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Soboslai. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Just eases him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! Aimed beyond the defence. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Rodri. Soboslai. Fernando Torres. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bullish header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Threads one in. Yamal! Yamal! Deftly out wide. So we're still where we started right now. Kane looking to run onto it. Neuer claims it. Safe hands. Hernandez. Szoboszlai. Yamal. Knocks it into space. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's picked his way through. Might be danger here. Szoboszlai. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Kane. Kane running with the ball. Kane! And he's following up! It's in! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Szoboszlai. And it's Hakimi. Davis. Kane. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for the run. And this is Torres. is having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Fernando Torres deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Soboslai. Played with finesse. Shoots! Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rodri. And it's Soboslai. Knocks it out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Rodri. Tries to play it through. Christensen defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
1 minute added time.
And this is Lewandowski. He's got away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Szoboszlai. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he's in on, goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Torres! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Fernando Torres certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rijkaard. And De Ligt. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard. And here's Torres. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Yamal, and that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Picked out, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been won straight back. 60 minutes played. Decent chance! Dispatched clinically. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Christensen. And Guardiol. And it's Davis. Now it's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. He's gone for goal! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Tries to pass it through. Great vision. It's a goal kick. Hakimi. Szoboszlai. Spread it left. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Rodri. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Hakimi. Hakimi plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Torres. Vardiol. And they've switched it over to the other side. That has not gone well. Oh, that's fabulous.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Hernandez deals with that comfortably. That's a little off target. And here's Lewandowski. Szoboszlai. Fernando Torres has found the net here, of course. And it's Davis. Rijkaard. Now it's Torres.
3 minutes added time.
Hernandez. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Davis is herring after that one. And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart.